Can airsoft guns cause injuries? Hi, my name is Ryan. I'm the manager at Striker Air.
What's up, you guys? Your boy Dominion Commando, also known as Spec Ops here on TikTok. And I'm going to answer this question also in further detail, so stand by. Now, for everybody who is new to my page, welcome. I know I really don't do much of an intro, but yeah. Welcome to the Spec Ops page where you see cosplay, airsoft lessons, and tips and tricks. So to answer this question a little further from my friend Ryan, at what used to be Striker Airsoft, which is now Strike Force Sports. Yeah. Can airsoft cause injuries or whichever the case may be? Yes, it can. And here's a little story to basically get the newcomers into airsoft a little bit more aware of the sport. Now, this is going back to when I first started airsoft, way back when. And, you know, my friend, call sign Kirito, he was hiding with this kid over at what used to be Striker again. And, he's telling this kid, like, stay down. And there's freaking BBs going flying past where they're taking cover. Now, obviously, I was on the other side of the field pinning down the one field so we didn't get freaking bushwhack flying through, however you want to say it. So this kid goes to my friend. He goes, dude, cover me. I'm going to get him. My friend goes, no, bad idea. He does it a second time. My friend goes like, I don't know. It seems pretty risky. So this guy grabs my friend's shoulder and he says, cover me. Stares my friend right into the face. And he's like, all right, on the count of three. One, two. Next thing you know, all you just see is basically, or what he saw, he basically turned the corner and he got peppered by a 6-round grenade launcher. And I'll tell you, for what I've heard, the damage was pretty severe that he had to go to a hospital. Now, I didn't know what the kid was wearing, so obviously I cannot put my 2 cents in. But from what I've heard, it chipped his eye pro, it chipped his tooth, it chipped his little bit of BB implanted in skin. And, that's why a lot of indoor fields, or most indoor fields, don't allow 6-round grenade launchers. Now, that has changed over the years. Obviously, this was before COVID, so keep in mind, I am just saying prior knowledge. Now, that would depend on your field, whether you are allowed 6-round grenade launchers, or whichever the case may be. But like my friend Ryan said, wear proper eye protection, wear a helmet if you don't want to get peppered, wear a backwards baseball cap. Make sure if you're going to do this, make sure you have basically one, either a DI-5, two, metal mesh, with like some really good goggles that don't fog up, mind you, don't fog up. Or three, get the baklava with the glasses, then a helmet, because now the new baklavas have the metal mesh, so you could just basically put on a mask. The metal mesh is just like this. It's covering the outside of your teeth so you don't get too chipped. Um, Also, stating if you're brand new to the sport, what the three main things you want to get is a plate carrier, eye pro, and either a full face mesh, depending how old you are, or basically as I explained before, like just proper face gear. Just due to the fact as I previously said in the story, the kid got peppered really good. So, mind you, um, airsoft is not for everybody. Not saying that it is, but I do play it. So I am teaching the younger generation, the new generation, getting into the sport, what to do before they get into it, or else it wastes money. You don't get the full experience of airsoft with working together with other people, and also stating that you don't get the full enjoyment because you're going to be like, "Oh, this hurts," and you know what? I want to go home. And believe me, folks, there are cheaper gear online on Amazon or at your local airsoft store. If you go through the whole Spec Ops thing, I do explain that where to get said gear or whichever is, and I try to go into as much detail as possible. Yes, I am not a military veteran. I do act it sometimes because my grandfather was former Navy, but I am not. I made a promise on his deathbed that I would not serve because he did not want that life for me. For those who are actually wondering, little IRL information. Um, and plus, I am too stupid. But you know, things are things, and if I can help out like some new kid in the long run, then you know what, everything's good on my end. I'm fine. But again, this is what the YouTube, the now TikTok and Instagram are made for, is to help newcomers like you come into the sport of airsoft or even into cosplay. But again, that's where also my group, Sigma Ghost Operators or Sigma Ghost Ops, comes into play because we are the group that will take new people and teach you a thing or two. But I hope this helps everybody to discover that, yes, you can have a lot of fun with airsoft, but also be safe at the same time. Also, for also newcomers, here's a little information. You don't really have to do this outside unless you're like 12, 13 and up. But if you want to risk your teeth, go ahead, but not suggesting that at all. But here's a little science know-how. If you're doing airsoft outside, you're not going to get hit as bad unless it's close range combat. It will take some time, let's say from a sniper airsoft gun, that the BB will have time to slow down and you're not getting the full initial force like it's indoor CQB. Yes, there are powerful guns up there. Yes, there's gas rifles. Yes, there's all that. But through my personal experience of airsoft, it seems like if you're shooting from far distance with an assault rifle, DMR, whichever, depending on what grade BB you use, you may either get the full effect or not get the full effect. But it will take some time due to the distance and air quality and insert science stuff, equations, and whatever. It will slow down before it hits you, so you're not getting the full force. Yes, you can upgrade your parts and you can get the full force still, but it's not like a freaking indoor and I'm like, say, 10 feet away from you, whether you either say safety kill or you say bang bang, depending on, again, the rules of your field. It's not that close. It's one thing if you got into a pistol duel, then yes, be in for a world of hurt. And also stating that if you want to save your arms from getting peppered, get the camo shirts, the tactical shirts, because that also decreases the power of the airsoft BB just a tad, not enough. Also, if you're doing it with short sleeves, wear like the shooter sleeves with the pads on the elbows. Also, because you don't get peppered as much as what everybody thinks they are. But anyway, folks, I wish you all a good night, a good time zone, and I hope this video was informational and helpful to all newcomers of Airsoft. But anyway, this is Spec Ops, also known as Dominion Commando, signing off for now. Enjoy the rest of your day.